Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative, and today we're taking a look at a nice little pocket point and shoot. This is the Sony HX99. I've made videos on this, but this is purely that this is still functional here in 2024, and it is one of my favorite cameras out there. Now, first of all, you may think, okay, this looks like maybe the RX line of cameras. It is kind of the same looking camera, but it is a little bit more cheaply made. There are some plastic pieces on here, but the front we have is kind of what aluminum-y metal. But what I would say is this is one of my favorite cameras to shoot because it gives you that digicam look. And I'm looking up how much these are right now. Sony HX99. You can get it. No way. Oh my God. For a second I was like, whoa. But I got mine for about $400. You can buy them new for $800, but again, you can get these for about $300 to $400 if you get them used at like an Adorama or a B&H Photo, but this is something that's really good. Now let me show you exactly why. So we're going to turn on the camera here. So right now we're just shooting in pure automatic. This one starts at a 3.5 aperture, but we are going to show you its biggest like flex. And I want this to entirely, watch this. I know that, I'm too close, but look at what it says on there, 720 millimeters. This is a gigantic zoom that fits in your pocket. This is great for concerts, this is great for sporting events. Now we know that there are cameras like the iPhone that shoot 5 times. That's great. That again, this is the iPhone look. We've been trying to get away from that iPhone look because again, that's in your pocket all the time. You always have that. If that works for you, then that is perfect. But we have this. It shoots photo and video. And here are a few more of my favorite things about this camera. That is an electronic EVF. That is an EVF, electronic viewfinder. So you really can shoot like your professional photography person. Shoot, zoom in, shoot again. It's just really good because if you don't want to be just somebody like looking over this, you can look and you can get this just to block out the light, just to get everything on there. Another great thing, you have that little pop-up flash. So this doesn't have the biggest sensor. It does not have the same sensor as the RX line, but it still is good. And then if you shoot that flash, you kind of get that old digicam look. You get that party look from the early 2000s and great wedding photography look. But most of all, if you're going to concerts, if you're going to sporting venues, unless you are super rich and you are just, you know, sitting in the front row, if you're sitting in the back row and just have some cheap seats, this is going to be amazing. The photos and videos that I've gotten from this have been great, and you can check out the other video. Oh, I thought there was something shaking with this one, but it's been great. One thing that I do like on here, it has a micro, not a USB-C port, but a micro USB port, and you can charge the phone, you can charge the camera directly from there. Just plug it in and you're good. You don't have to, you know, take out the battery. And that does remind me of one thing. Most cameras, they have an SD card slot. This one only has a micro SD card slot because they're trying to save as much space as possible. That's okay. You can still put that in an adapter, put that in a dongle and, you know, put it in, and that's perfectly fine. Oh, one more thing. This does have in-body stabilization. It's not great, but it's actually pretty good. And I would say the lens is very wide for what we need this to be. And let's see, we're going to go here. And watch this. It has a flippy screen. So if you really need to like record yourself, if you're still doing vlogs, or if you're still doing what I'm doing, which is I have my professional camera here on a tripod, pointed here, screens pointed at me, I have the exact same thing. I can do exactly the same thing on here, and I'm very happy with it. This is like the perfect all in one package. If there's something that you really want to start with, like a jack of all trades, and in that case, like a master of none, because it's not great at everything, but it's really good at a lot of things. You can record your own videos, you can be a street photographer, you can be a concert goer, sports goer, and get like basically, you know, Taylor Swift right there if you're in the nosebleed seats for like $5,000. It works really well. Now I do recommend this, maybe getting it pre-used. 300 to 400 is great, 800 is a little bit much, but this is great. And again, in 2024, I like it. And one thing I do like a little bit more, it has a little finger rest where the RX series does not have a finger rest. Just let that be known. It's pretty good. Anyway, guys, if you have any comments or questions, put it in the comment section below. Don't forget, I'm on Instagram and Threads at M8B9. You can email me at creativenyc2024@gmail.com. But thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will see you next time.